Once you understand this, economics stops looking scary. Let's break down the cheat sheet of core economic formulas. Ready? Okay, I know, it's a lot of letters and numbers, but trust me, it's way simpler than it looks. So, what's the real story here? Well, think of it less like a math test, more like a decoder. Let's start small, right at the heart of any market. The big question, how much do people want to buy? This here is the demand function. It helps us figure out how much stuff people are going to want. Each letter is just one piece of the puzzle. P is for price. Q is what we're after. So, in their example, a price of 10 means people demands exactly 50 units. Simple as that. Okay, now for the other side of the coin, the supply function. How much is there to sell? Looks a lot like the demand formula, right? But this time, it's about what sellers will offer. So here, if the price hits 10, sellers are ready to supply 60 units. Makes sense. So you've got demand and supply. They're the two core forces constantly pushing and pulling on prices. But what happens to our buying habits when the price changes? How sensitive are we really? That's where price elasticity of demand comes in. It measures how much demand stretches with price changes. In this case, the result is greater than 1. That tells us demand here is pretty elastic. All right, let's switch gears and zoom in on a single business. How do they track their success? It all starts with total revenue, and it's super simple. Just price times quantity sold. So, if you sell 30 units at a price of 500 each, your total revenue is 15,000. But wait, is revenue the same as profit? Nope. That revenue number is only part of the story. Profit is what's left over. It's your total revenue minus what it actually costs to make everything. And here, after you subtract all the costs, the final profit comes out to $5,000. Okay, let's zoom out, way out, from one business to a whole country. How do we measure that? That brings us to GDP, or Gross Domestic Product. It's basically a report card for a country's economy. It adds up all the spending from everyone, consumers, businesses, and the government, plus net exports. So yeah, it might have looked complex at first, but now you can see the story it's actually telling. Now that you have the decoder, what kind of economic stories are you going to find out there?